Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. We will begin momentarily, so just give us a few minutes and then we will begin. Thank you. Alrighty, now that can everyone hear me? Wonderful. Good evening, everyone, and thank you all so much for joining us today. My name is Amanda Ramirez. I am a undergraduate student who serves as a case senator for the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education, as well as the student advocacy chairwoman for our student government. I am so excited to welcome you all today to our very first Meet Your Dean event. Your student advocacy committee within student government has planned this event to provide students with the opportunity to not only meet your dean, but also engage with them and get to know them a little better, as well as their work. The structure of this event will go as follows. This evening, we will be using this main room webinar as a check-in point for this event. In a moment, I will ask all of the deans to introduce themselves and give us a little insight on what will be discussed later on. Then the placeholder screen will display the links to join each dean's respective Zoom room. In these breakout calls, you all will be able to engage directly with your deans and senators. At this time, I would like to introduce all of the deans and allow them to briefly share their piece. We can begin with Dean Volakis.
Sorry, I was muted. Good evening, everybody. I'm John Volakis, Dean of the College of Engineering and Computing, and I'm very, very pleased to welcome all of our students to this evening and to this event, which is certainly virtual, but indeed very warm at the same time, because we want to be as welcoming to everyone as possible. For the College of Engineering and Computing, we have a number of topics that we're going to address in our breakout. How we offer classes during spring 2021, being successful as an engineering student while remote, how to carry out successful projects in our labs, particularly graduate students, and also about internships and jobs during this COVID-19 period. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Next, if I can have Dean Kos.
Hi, everybody. Maybe Dr. Hill should have gone first, but I guess I'll go. So I'm Lydia Koss. I'm the Associate Dean in the Graduate School, and I want to welcome all graduate students. And I'm looking forward to talking to all of you graduate students. I guess you can move from, if you're a graduate student in engineering, you can move from the engineering room to the grad school room, and we'll answer any questions you have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean Gill.
So good evening, everyone. It's perfectly fine that Dr. Cos goes first because she's first in the graduate school. I want to welcome everyone, and I would add to what Dr. Cos described that we do want to talk about for undergraduate students programs that we have in place that try to attract FIU undergraduate students to our doctoral programs. So we will be happy to discuss that. I'm mostly interested in hearing from the students about issues and concerns that they have. I will touch base a little bit on some of the issues that are impacting all the students with remote learning and COVID-19, particularly how it's impacting their progress towards their degree. So I'm looking forward to the discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, Dean Page.
Hello, I'm Anthony Page. I'm Dean of the College of Law. Now, if I can give you a very law professor answer in terms of what we'll be talking about, the answer is it depends. It depends on who's there. If you're current law students, I'm happy to talk about what we'll be doing in the spring, modes of delivery, and other trends in legal education. If, however, you're an undergraduate and you're more interested in what law school is like and whether you should go to law school, we can talk about that too. Perhaps you're just interested in election law at the moment. Well, that would also be a reasonable topic of conversation. So essentially, it'll really be up to whoever's there, what you want to discuss. I will be very happy to talk about.
Thank you so much for that, Dean Page. Dean Lee.
Thank you, Amanda, and good evening to our fellow students and our fellow deans. Very excited to have this opportunity to greet you, and I welcome you in my office. And FIU College of Business, we actually call ourselves FIU Business. FIU Business currently houses two divisions, the London Undergraduate School of Business and the Chapman Graduate School of Business. And FIU Business also is a US News and World Report #2 ranked in the country international business program. And recently we make a press announcement that our Howard School of Real Estate hosts the #1 real estate research in the world alongside of National University of Singapore. So there are a lot of excellent programs within the College of Business, and we'd love to welcome you to have a conversation with me tonight to learn a little bit about FIU Business. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Dean Lee. Dean Schreiner.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, SGA, for hosting the event. Good evening to my fellow deans. Good evening, students. I'm looking forward to the conversation with you. You know, unprecedented times create unprecedented opportunities, and that's what we're going to talk about in our session. We may leave and go over to law and see what Dean Page has to say. We may take a field trip over to law for a second, but we'll be back. But I think we'll talk primarily about the spring schedule. We'll look at what the schedule we're going to have. About 75% of our classes have an on-campus component, so I'll talk to you what that's about. We're going to have some new outdoor facilities in the performing arts and in architecture. And I'm just looking forward to hearing what the students' questions are and getting to know them a little bit better.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Dean Heidhouse.
Great, thank you so much, and thanks for having me. Hang on a second, I got to get to my office real quick. How about, okay, I'm in my office now, Dean Lee, so we're even. But thanks everybody for coming in tonight. In the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education, we're really here to answer your questions. One thing we would love to hear from you is how you would like to hear from us more and get feedback on your concerns. You know, Instagram, Facebook Live, Zoom chats. TikTok dances are off the table for me. Believe me, that you don't want to see that. But I look forward to meeting everyone in the breakout rooms and look forward to a great evening. And thank you for not making us wear a suit and tie. You made my night.
Always here to provide optimal comfort. Dean Stack.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Amanda. I'm thrilled to be with you. I'm Dean of the Stephen J. Green School of International and Public Affairs. I'm thrilled to speak with you, and we'll be talking about some of our programming, our courses, and the opportunities that we will be supporting our students with. So I'm welcome, everybody. I look forward to seeing you. Thanks, Amanda.
Of course. Thank you, Dean Stack. Thank you all so much for being here. I know that we are missing a few deans. There may have been some technical difficulties along the way, but for the time being, I just want to thank you all so much for being here and taking the time to engage with your students and with your student government. At this time, we would like to begin transitioning into our separate Zoom rooms. So in a bit, the placeholder screen will display different Zoom links for each respective college. Once that screen is up, you all can join those links, and I will also put them in the chat for ease of access.
Dean Espinosa is here. Anybody, I think he just may be late. JC, welcome.
Hello, Dean Espinosa. Thank you for being here. I do see you in the chat. If you could unmute yourself, you can definitely give an introduction as well if you'd like.
Is this where I'm supposed to do filler entertainment while he unmutes himself?
You can go for it.
Actually, I think Dean Lee agreed to do that.
Yeah, I was actually about to propose Dean Highhouse to do a TikTok dance. And he was suggesting that if anyone would like to donate to K Scholarship or FIU Business Scholarship for that regard, Dean Highhouse will provide a TikTok dance for you.
This is not.
And I think
this is not
Stemple was
fair
here.
advertising.
Dean Velakis, are you here? Or Dean Garrett, are you here to introduce yourself before we click these links and I embarrass myself further?
It's JC. It's JC.
It's
I think
JC.
JC and Dean Garrett were both here.
I think
JC is
Tomas is there too. I think Magnolia is here for Tomas.
Oh, yep.
I think Magnolia is there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can anyone else tell it's Friday? And nobody's been sleeping.
I think it's been Friday.
It'll be a fun discussion in breakout rooms while we navigate the technology.
It's been a very long week.
I'll second that. A long week. I'll second that.
Hey, and Dean Stack and Paige, I hear you brought crystal balls to let people know what's going to happen in the next week. No? Oh, man.
Well, it's always dangerous to predict the results of court cases, but of the 300 or 400 lawsuits going on, it's pretty safe to say they will have very little impact, and the Supreme Court is not going to get involved.
I just want to remind everyone the stock market was down a little bit today. Okay.
By the way, that's the best CliffsNote election. I mean, you just cost the networks like 24 hours of viewership with that one. So, are we ready to hit our breakout groups now?
I'm ready to leave.
Yes.
I'm ready to go for the
Bye.
happy hour. Bye-bye,
Students,
everybody.
we'll see you in the breakout rooms.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I am too. How do
I
I
think
get
click
to
the
the
link.
breakout room?
Huh.
It's not working.
Yes,
Click the link and then you have to register, I think.
you have to
Yeah.
read.
Yeah, I'm on the
And join it
registration
in
page.
progress.
I registered. It still ain't working.
How about cut and paste it and see what happens?
No, that's a good idea, Andres. Yeah, send me the scissors.
Hey, thanks, Amanda. I think I found my room, so I'll be checking out now. And
How'd you do
John,
it?
always good to see you.
Yeah, Anthony, how'd you do it? What you click on?
I registered again, and then it gave me the link.
Okay.
But I don't think I can be in 2 Zoom rooms at the same time.
No,
So
I-
I'm stuck on the allow page.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Thank you.
Good
Thank you.
luck.
Being here.
Amanda, can you hear me?
I can.
How do I get in there? I don't know what to do.
So let me see if I can help you.